press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Next, the last part of the S block, it is biological importance of magnesium and calcium. Magnesium and calcium. In the first, biological importance is magnesium present in chlorophyll, which is used for the photosynthesis. The first biological importance and the uses of the magnesium is it is present in chlorophyll and for the photosynthesis. In second, magnesium also present in intracellular and extracellular fluid in animal body cells. Next, calcium ion concentrated in body fluids. Concentrated in body fluids. Concentrated in body fluids, like first group is block. Potassium ion concentrated inside the cell. And sodium ion concentrated in outside the cell. Sodium ion concentrated outside the cell. 99% of calcium present in bones and teeth. 99% of calcium present in bones and teeth. The concentration of calcium ion in plasma is concentration of calcium in plasma. Plasma is about 100 milligram per liter. This concentration maintained by two hormones. Concentration maintained by two hormones. One is calcitonin and parathyroid. Calcitonin and parathyroid. Next, next point about calcium, 0.4 gram of calcium ion enters and leaves. Enters and leaves your bone every day. Your bone every day. ಸೊ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೋನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಒಳಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಹೊರಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ 0.4 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಸಿಯಂ ಎಂಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಲೀವ್ಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಬೋನ್ every day. Next, the fourth point about magnesium ion. Ions for activation of phosphate transfer enzyme. Enzymes. Magnesium ion also required for carbohydrate metabolism. Carbohydrate metabolism changes in the body. Carbohydrate changes in the body by the magnesium ions. Then tricalcium phosphate required for the formation of bones and teeth. Bones and teeth. Calcium ion required to maintain heartbeat. It is 72 per minute. This is maintained by calcium ions. Next, tricalcium phosphate and calcium fluoride. It is fluorapatite. Present in enamel on teeth. Present in enamel on teeth. Both calcium and magnesium ions needed for the transmission of electrical signal in the nerves. Electrical signal in the nerves. Calcium ion and magnesium ion required for clotting of blood. Blood clotting, calcium ion and magnesium ion is required. Usually adult body andre 70 kg adult body contains adult body contains 25 gram magnesium and 1200 gram calcium. 25 gram magnesium and 1200 gram calcium. 70 kg adult ke magnesium is about 25 gram. Calcium available is about 1200 gram. The daily requirement of magnesium is 350 milligram. This we can get it from milk, cheese and dairy. Calcium is about 800 milligram. So it is dairy products rich source of calcium. Dairy product is a rich source of calcium. Next it is nuts, green vegetables, instant coffee, and wheat, bran, sources of magnesium in our daily diet. Nuts, green vegetables, instant coffee, wheat bran, taud, sources of magnesium in our daily diet. Usually elderly people and women with net loss of bone calcium. Net loss of bone calcium ಇದರಿಂದ ಒಂದು disease ಬರುತ್ತೆ. That disease is called osteoporosis. Disease caused is osteoporosis. Disease caused is osteoporosis. These are the biological importance of magnesium and calcium. Still, for the competitive examination part, just to remember these points. The electronic configuration of S block. Already we have seen in the board syllabus. It is S. N indicates the principal quantum number 1 to 2. 1 indicates first block alkali metals. 2 indicates alkaline earth metals available in earth. The order of reactivity with water, order of reactivity with water, which element more reactive and which element is less reactive? Barium more reactive than strontium, more reactive than calcium and magnesium. You know, lithium and magnesium shows the diagonal relationship. Lithium and magnesium shows the diagonal relationship. So then, the radii of lithium ion, it is 0.60 angstroms, and magnesium ions 0.65 angstroms. Then the polarizing power formula is ionic charge divided by ionic radius or size to the power 2 gives the polarizing power. If a polarizing power value is more, that will be different in its actions. The diagonal relationship between lithium and magnesium related with this. Suppose if cations with a large ionic potential, the potential formed between the two ions, cation and anions. If cation is having large ionic potential, it is having tendency to polarize. Polarize the anion and gives partial covalent character. If cation with a large ionic potential, it is having the tendency to move towards the anion, the partial covalent character to compounds. So, next point, hydration enthalpy. If a solid substance ನೀರಿನಲ್ಲಿ dissolve ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ some substance absorbs the energy, some substance liberates the energy. That energy is called enthalpy of hydration. If more hydration energy is the energy released when ions are formed on dissolution of solids gets hydrated. ಇದರಿಂದ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್, ಹೈಯರ್ ದ ಲ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಲ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ more tightly ions are held together in the crystal ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗುವಾಗ ಲ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ದ ಕ್ಯಾಟಯಾನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆನಯಾನ್ ಟೈಟ್ಲಿ held together in the crystal. Less energy if it is there, less leads to dissolution, less lattice energy leads to the dissolution, less will be its solubility. Less will be its solubility. Next, higher the hydration energy, higher the hydration energy, higher the hydration energy ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ greater tendency of the salt, greater tendency of the salt dissolves in water, to produce more ions for getting hydrated. More ions for getting hydrated. Composite form of first group and second group. Next heading, composite form of group 1 alkali metals and group 2 alkaline earth metals. We will be seeing some properties. In which order the properties related? Composite form of group 1 and group 2 elements. Group 1 and group 2 elements properties ಎರಡು ಕಂಬೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿ in which order it is. First one, atomic size. First property is atomic size. Order is beryllium atomic size less than lithium, less than magnesium, sodium, calcium, strontium, barium, potassium, rubidium and cesium. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಅಯನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್. ಹಂಗೆ ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ಬರಿಬೇಕು. ಅಯನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಚಿಕ್ಕದತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಅಯನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಸೀಸಿಯಂ, ಬೇರಿಯಂ, ರುಬಿಡಿಯಂ, strontium, potassium, calcium, sodium, magnesium, lithium and beryllium. ಮೇಲಿರೋ ಲೈನಕ್ಕೆ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್. If atomic size decreases, ionization potential ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋನೆಗೆಟಿವಿಟಿ. ಅಯನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಫಾಲೋ ಅಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವೋ ಸೇಮ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋನೆಗೆಟಿವಿಟಿ. ದ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟೀಸ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋನೆಗೆಟಿವಿಟಿ. Electronegativity, same order, cesium less than barium, rubidium, strontium, potassium, calcium, sodium, magnesium, lithium, beryllium. Then the property density. Again it is almost near to opposite. Lithium density less than beryllium, potassium, calcium, sodium, magnesium, rubidium, strontium, cesium and barium. Next property, order of hydration. There we have seen, if lattice energy increases, solubility decreases. Order of hydration of ions. Cesium ion, barium ion, rubidium ion, strontium ion, potassium ion, calcium ion, sodium ion magnesium ion, lithium ion and beryllium ion. Now, thermal stability of hydrides. Hydrides means metal with a positive charge, hydrogen with a negative charge. If a metal reacts with hydrogen, it forms metallic hydrides. அதுக்கு thermal stability, heat effect, more temperature, stable or less stable. So next is thermal stability of hydrides. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ we will see for the group 1. Lithium hydride more stable than sodium hydride, then potassium hydride, then rubidium hydride more thermal stability than cesium hydride. So valency is 1. For group 2, thermal stability is beryllium hydride, magnesium hydride, calcium hydride, strontium hydride and barium hydride. Barium hydride. Now, order of basic character of hydroxides. Order of basic hydroxides. Basic character of hydroxide. For group 1, cesium hydroxide, rubidium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, sodium hydroxide and lithium hydroxide. For group 2, barium hydroxide, strontium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, magnesium hydroxide and beryllium hydroxide. Next, thermal stability of metal carbonates. Thermal stability of metal carbonates. First for group 1, rubidium carbonate, potassium carbonate, sodium carbonate and lithium carbonate. For group 2, barium carbonate more thermal stability than strontium carbonate, calcium carbonate, magnesium carbonate and beryllium carbonate. Next, solubility of hydroxides in water. Solubility of hydroxide in water. For group 1, hydroxides, basic compound, water more soluble or less soluble. Cesium hydroxide more soluble than rubidium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, sodium hydroxide and lithium hydroxide. For group 2, barium hydroxide, strontium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide and magnesium hydroxide. Now, the last not the least, efflorescence and deliquescence. These are the part now what we are seeing. It is mainly used for your competitive examination purpose. What is efflorescence? And deliquescence. Efflorescence means crystalline, hydrated, salt. When exposed to atmosphere, absorbs, evaporates the hydration. Then the product will be amorphous powder. So crystalline salt become amorphous salt conversion is called efflorescence. Efflorescence andra crystalline salt nalli water molecules irutte, adu moisture absorb madadinda evaporate agutte. Evaporate ಆದ ಮೇಲೆ it is become amorphous powder. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಯಾವುದಂದ್ರೆ ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಕಾರ್ಬನೇಟ್ Na2CO3, copper sulfate and Na2SO4 it is called Glauber's salt. Then washing soda, which is sodium carbonate decahydrate. These are the substance, efflorescent substance or salt. These crystalline salt ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಹೈಡ್ರೇಷನ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಮಾರ್ಫಸ್ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್, ವಾಟರ್ ಸಾಲ್ಯುಬಲ್ salt when exposed to atmosphere absorbs moisture and gets converted into liquid state. Some of the salt substance which is deliquescent ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರ್ಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಮಾಯಿಶ್ಚರ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್, ಮೆಗ್ನೀಷಿಯಂ ಕ್ಲೋರೈಡ್, potassium hydroxide, sodium hydroxide and calcium chloride. Magnesium chloride, potassium hydroxide, sodium hydroxide and calcium chloride. So with this part, S block elements, board plus competitive part is completed. We will go for the discussion about the multiple choice questions in next. So good luck and be prepared with this part of the syllabus to make the basement for board examination and competitive part of examinations. Good luck to students.